Acheron's cheeks turn pink. Put me down, you idiot. Asta blushes and squirms. You're always doing this without warning. Black Swan, my, aren't you a bit bold, you know, but I guess I'll let you have your way. Bronya blushes furiously. Hey, put me down. Feixiao gets picked up by you and is caught off guard, but she doesn't protest. Instead, she holds on to you tightly. She looks at you with a mix of surprise and slight redness on her face. Hey, what are you? Firefly. What are you doing? She is obviously flustered with her face as red as a tomato. Xuan let out a startled gasp at the sight of you picking her up easily in the bridal style and looked at you with wide eyes. She blushes slightly at the unexpected action. Hey, put me down. I'm not some fragile doll, you know. Guinaifen. Whoa, what's happening? Guinaifen looked over to her screen and saw that her camera caught the whole thing. Ooh, this is a good look for me. Guinaifen smiled and played along with whoever picked her up. Hanya. Her eyes go wide and she blushes, surprised by the sudden action. She lets out a gasp as she's lifted off her feet. Herta? Wah. What the? She's surprised and shocked, then turns her head away from you. Put me down this instant. I swear I'll hit you with my hammer if you don't. Jade. The unexpected gesture has momentarily thrown Jade off her game, but she recovers quickly and regains her composure. She looks away, pretending to brush an imaginary piece of lint from her clothes. Watch it, she says, an attempt to sound annoyed but failing as a small smile tugs at the corners of her lips. I am not some damsel in distress, you know. Despite her words, there's a hint of playfulness in her voice. Lingsha, she lets out a quiet squeak as she's suddenly picked up without warning. Her face reddens a little, which she tries to hide by looking away. In truth, she has always secretly wanted you to carry her like this, but she would never admit it out loud. Pela suddenly felt her feet leaving the ground, caught completely off guard. She tried to grasp reality for a second, before realizing she was being carried bridal style by this person. She blushed, her face turning crimson as she protested softly. Hey, what are you doing? Qingque. Hey, not so fast. Put me down first. Natasha. As you lift her slender frame easily, she lets out an involuntary squeak. Her face flushes with a slight blush, her surprise quickly giving way to a small pout. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Rappa? Surprised by the unexpected action, Rappa's cheeks flushed a rosy shade of pink. She stared at Leviix, stunned for a moment, but quickly regained her composure. A small smile tugged at the corners of her mouth as she playfully swatted at his chest. Hey, put me down. We're on duty, focus. We have to catch this villain. Himeko's initial shock quickly gives way to a smile as you lift her up. Well, aren't you gallant? And strong, she laughs softly. Jingliu, shocked, blushes and tries to struggle a bit, but is secretly enjoying it. What are you? Put me down right this instance. Kafka. I'll allow it, just this once. Robin seems surprised by your actions, her eyebrows rising in a mixture of confusion and anticipation. She looks down at you, a playful smile forming on her face. My, look what we have here, a Prince Charming who's come to rescue me. You certainly aren't messing around, are you? Robin's tone is almost mocking, but it isn't malicious. She seems almost charmed by you. March 7th. Wah! March 7th gasps out in surprise as she's suddenly picked up. She giggles, amused by the unexpected act. Now this is an interesting photo pose. Ruan Mei, her face turns red for a moment before she regains her normal expression. I can walk by myself, you know. Also, I'm not that light, you know. Seele. Humph. She struggles for a moment as she's picked up but gives up pretty quickly. Hey, put me down. Serval. Wait a second here, you're moving way too fast. Silver Wolf. While being carried, do you mind? I'm about to clear my dailies. Sparkle's hands instinctively went to rest on his shoulders as she was scooped up into his arms. Her hair ribbons and bells tousled and jostled through the action. With an amused, intrigued chuckle, she couldn't keep the corner of her lips from curling up as she gazed upwards at his face from his arms. Oh, my, aren't you quite the knight in shining armor? Stelle. Ah. She's surprised at first, but almost immediately relaxes in your arms. A little warning would have been nice. Sushang. Ah, hey. What are you doing, suddenly picking me up like this? It's embarrassing and I'm already a cloud knight. Put me down. Tingyun. I wrap my arms around your neck for support, my eyes wide with surprise. I blush vividly and bite my lower lip. Topaz. She blushes at him picking her up so easily. She's not a heavyweight but not a light one too. She's surprised and is shocked, but she quickly calms down and smiles at him. Put me down, she says, but is really enjoying this and wants to be picked up and held. She's trying to hide the fact that she's enjoying this. Xueyi gasps and blushes. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant, you buffoon. Yukong. I swear if you don't put me down this instant, I will. Blushes bright red,